Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. Look who I've got here. We're going to do 2 videos. Salman, let's get straight into this. Smash the like button, guys. Don't if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Unbelievable stuff here. David Haye has knocked out Joe Fournier, who is obviously his friend, and they put that fight together.
Oh, you said he didn't knock him out.
Oh, sorry. 1 on points, sorry. Got that wrong, yeah, 1 on points. Astonishingly, he called Tyson Fury out. Called him a big fat dosser. He goes, I'm coming for you. And he was serious. He was serious. I thought, when I first read it on Michael Benson's thing, the call out, I was like, no, this must be a joke. Then I went and watched the video, and he was actually serious. He was actually serious, and he said that, I'm coming for you, Tyson. I'm coming for you, you big fat dosser. This is what he said. He goes, oh man, Salman, what do you think, man?
It's not going to happen, first of all, because Fury's fighting Wilder, right? And then he wants to fight, AJ. So obviously he's probably just thinking, maybe after Fury's finished his career, yeah, he might fight David Haye. But listen, he's doing it for money. He knows that Fury's a massive pay. Listen, in 2013, David Haye was Fury's payday. But now it's the other way around. Fury's a way bigger star than David Haye. David Haye's nothing now. Fury's David Haye's payday. Fury's the #1 heavyweight in the world right now. So obviously he's just he's doing it for some clout. He's doing it for some fame. He's doing it for the money. Does he seriously think that, if he lets that overhand right, Fury gets knocked out? I don't think he gets knocked out. Not this Fury now. How he is now, training like a absolute beast. He won't even, he couldn't do anything with a cruiserweight, so he isn't going to do anything with Tyson Fury, and he isn't going to even be able to land it because he's too small. So that's just for money.
He said, I'm his kryptonite.
He's not nobody's kryptonite. He wasn't, he got, Tony Bellew's his kryptonite. Tony Bellew. And Tony Bellew himself admitted that this Tyson Fury would literally, he would destroy me. And it would be the same with David Haye. He's not got anything under his legs, right? Tyson Fury's 290 pounds, right? He's not going to be able to keep him off. Tyson Fury will lean all over him and he'll just fall over and just be like, I'm not getting up. It's not a fight. It's silly. It's silly, man. He's not knocking nobody out. He's not knocking this version of Tyson Fury out. No chance. If Deontay Wilder couldn't knock Tyson Fury out and Tyson Fury wasn't even 100%, there's no way David Haye even literally, he won't even have his guard up, and David Haye wouldn't knock. But he can't knock Tyson Fury out. He's too big, man, for David Haye. He will literally walk David Haye down and bash him up badly. It's just for money. He's doing it to get money because he probably needs it. With all that poker and that casino stuff he does, he probably needs the money, and he's probably thinking, what bigger payday am I going to get than fight, Tyson Fury? But obviously, you're going to say, if you want the money, you're going to say, oh, he's a dosser, I'm his kryptonite. But the guy's never lost, so no one, you can only say someone's your kryptonite once you've beaten them. But he's clearly doing it for the money, he's doing it for the paycheck. That's it, really.
What did you make of when he fought Tony Bellew, David Haye, when he fought those 2 fights that he had and he lost?
His body's not there, it's breaking down. And do you seriously think if he fights Tyson Fury, his body's going to be there, nothing's going to break down? Definitely his biceps going to go, his legs definitely going to go, even worse. But then, look, with Tony Bellew, he's probably more skillful than Tony Bellew. In this fight, he's not even going to be more skillful than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury will beat him in all aspects. Whether he wants to punch, whatever he wants to do, Fury is better than him at. And Fury's in his prime, and Fury's a beast right now. You should see him. Look, Fury is literally a beast. He can go 12 rounds at one pace. He'll gas out after 2-3 rounds, this David Haye, and his body won't hold up. Anyways, his body won't hold up. Even in prime, David Haye wouldn't beat this version of Tyson. It wouldn't even be close. I'll be honest. That guy can fight 3 minutes of every single 12 round. He's for his size, this fitness he has, it's on a different level, man. It's just from the
Do you
David.
think? Do you think the David Haye fight could happen with Tyson Fury?
It might do once Tyson Fury finishes career, but Tyson Fury has bigger fish to fry. He's fighting better fighters.
I don't think he has bigger fish to fry.
He's fighting Deontay Wilder, then he's fighting Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, but
those
okay,
are way bigger payday fights.
Are they?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
if he fights Wilder, then he's talking about fighting Dylan White. I think he'll be interested in a David Haye fight. I'll be honest with you.
Listen, he's not gonna fight until he's fought the guys that are currently fighting now. There's no way he's gonna. But you got to realize when someone's at the top. Look, Tyson Fury's the #1 heavyweight right now. That's what he's.
I find it funny, and what I think he's calling him out, some man. Is it a case where look, David Haye can't have a legitimate fight against someone like Bellew, or forget Bellew, but someone that's a decent heavyweight, because he probably loses.
Not probably, he will lose.
Yeah, he will lose. So the thing is he's probably thinking, let me just get the top dog straight away, without...
Exactly, because he wants money. It's so obvious. Like, I knew it straight away as soon as you said, he's done this before. He's that type of a person. He needs the money. He came back to the sport because his pockets were low.
No, I don't. I think that's nonsense.
Or he just, I'm not saying pockets are low where he's going to go on the streets. I'm talking about, those type of people need millions. And maybe his money was running low, and that's why he needed to get back into boxing. But then he realized that after the 2 Bellew fights, to be fair, must have got paid well for the Bellew fights.
Yeah, he got a lot of money.
What my point is, why is he coming back to fight right now against Joe Fournier? What would be the reason? What? Because he loves the sport? He's doing it for the money, man.
He's doing it for the money, but we're calling Tyson Fury out.
Yeah, that's he's gonna make more money if he fights Tyson Fury. He knows he's not gonna win that fight. When you're not gonna win a fight, there's only one other objective if you're in the sport, and that's to make as
How
much
do you
money
know
as possible.
How do you know he doesn't think he's gonna win that fight?
Because I know he can't. He couldn't beat Tony Bellew 3 years ago, so he's not gonna beat. He's only got older since then. He's not gonna beat Tyson Fury. How is he gonna beat Tyson? Where? How does he beat Tyson Fury? And what was he gonna do? Outwork him? What? He's gonna school him. It's impossible, man. It's literally.
Listen, he just said he beat Joe Fournier. He schooled him. You know what I mean? And he's saying that I'm Tyson Fury's kryptonite. I'm his kryptonite. I've got that right hand. And he goes Tyson Fury.
Deontay Wilder punches flipping. Come on, man. Deontay Wilder's a.
But he struggles. Yeah, but he goes Deontay Wilder's a big guy. He goes, I'm a small guy. That makes a difference, and Tyson Fury struggles with small guys.
What small guy? It'd just be
Steve Cunningham put Tyson Fury down.
Oh yeah, but Steve Cunningham put Tyson Fury down, and then what happened after? He came back and knocked him out. Bro, listen, there's no way. This guy's nowhere near as good as Steve Cunningham, what he is right now. Steve Cunningham would destroy this guy. Steve Cunningham was a good fighter in his day. Bro, this David Haye's nowhere near as good as that guy. I don't know where he thinks his right hand. He's not even going to land. He's not even going to land it, man. If Deontay Wilder couldn't land and he's 6'9", how is David Haye going to land at 6 foot? That right hand's not even going to get to the head. It's probably going to get to the chest, that top, not even the neck region, man. He can't win the fight, man. Trust me, it's not humanly possible, man, for him to win unless Tyson Fury just takes a paycheck to lose. He can't lose, man. He'll just be pretty much. You get where I'm coming from. He's just not good. First of all, even in his prime, man, he wouldn't have been good enough to beat Tyson Fury. Is going down in the Hall of Fame, man. He's a quality operator. I just don't think David Haye, at this age, obviously we all know that it's a bit of a joke, him calling out. Even Tyson Fury, I don't know whether he'd respond. He might respond and be like, you little dosser, you little twig, and but I can't. I don't think the fight's gonna happen, because I think Fury's gonna know straight away. Even John Fury will know that. Listen, he's doing it for money, man. He's not gonna fight David Haye before he fights Joshua and even a Dillian White. Like, if he says he's gonna fight Dillian White, he might fight Dillian White. But that's the ones he wants. He wants Wilder, and then he wants to finish off on Joshua, and then his career's over.
So there you go, guys. Salman's giving his take. It looks like David Haye wants a piece of the Gypsy King. He wants to get in the ring with the Gypsy King and show that he is the best. He basically wants to show that he's a top dog. David Haye wants to come back and show that he can beat Tyson Fury at the age of, what was David Haye, 38? Got a complete body that's shutting down. Listen, man.
It's 40.
Let's be honest. I think I kind of agree with Salman. I was just messing around, trying to make it a little bit fun viewing. But yeah, David Haye can't beat Tyson Fury. He's old, and let's be honest, 3 years ago he fought Tony Bellew and he got beat quite convincingly. Yeah, I just can't see how he beats this version of Tyson Fury. I think it's just like, you know, it's a big payday. And the fact that David Haye is calling out someone like Fury right away tells you that there's no ambition there. It's just that he wants to go straight to the big fight because he knows that if he fights somebody that's a Ruiz or someone like that, and he'll get beat quite convincingly. So yeah, and to be honest with you, I've seen the fight. He didn't even look that impressive, to be honest. Like, he didn't look any, you know, imagine what a young David Haye would have done to Joe Fournier. You know, this went the distance, you know. Yeah, I don't really, yeah, it's not much of a, it's not a fight, you know. But again, I won't be surprised if it does happen because David Haye is known for doing this. David Haye is great. He's great at selling a fight. He's a great matchmaker. The fact that he's called out Tyson Fury is hilarious. I can't even believe that he's done that. But, you know, I won't be surprised if it happens. I won't be surprised. With the way boxing is right now, it won't surprise me. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.